Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Regarding the SEC phony release, we now have a better idea of what transpired. I don't believe it was a hoax announcement, and to be perfectly honest, the explanation raises more problems than it answers. The SEC has now exposed the fake Bitcoin ETF clearance notification as a result of a SIM swap attempt. Thus, a fake message on Bitcoins and ETF approval resulted from a SIM swap assault on the US SEC's Twitter account. Now that they've come out and said it explicitly, it was a SIM exchange, which is common knowledge, so that's how they gained entry. However, as I mentioned before, this really happens rather often in the UK, so it makes me wonder a lot of new concerns. This is something that a couple of my friends have gone through. However, that is not the case. In all honesty, there are just two viable options here. In order to receive a definition, you may go to a website like Norton Antivirus. When scammers call your mobile phone's carrier and mislead them into activating a SIM card that the scammers possess, they get control of your phone number. With that, they may simply reset things via SMS codes and other similar methods. The time has come for us to engage in some light role-playing. Additionally, we need to consider the SEC's account and the associated cell phone number. As I mentioned before, there are actually two approaches to this. Additionally, there is an alternative path that requires an insider. Since this information appears to have been leaked somewhere, most likely on the dark web, someone has obtained access to it, and we are contacting the SEC's phone provider in particular on this account. I can almost hear them saying "hi" when I see them picking up the phone. Yeah. The SEC's Chad is here. Yes, we are experiencing this insanity. We must publish this tweet. Unfortunately, we made a huge mistake. We were out partying with the lads when we left our phone in Barcelona with its SIM card. Like Gary, Chad enjoys partying at the same places. We were only hoping that you would be able to remove the other SIM. Over there, we're going to utterly discard that one. Additionally, we will be utilizing this new SIM. Would you mind starting over? Could it be done? Sure, I can help. Yep. In my opinion, none of it is going to happen. I honestly don't. Therefore, my theory is that there is an insider involved. And thus, at Yubico, they claim that a second, less prevalent method used by the SEC involves an insider, often an irate employee of a cell provider. Like I mentioned before, it begs the question, here to protect investors? I just do not believe this argument, and there are plenty of problems that it raises. However, investors weren't being protected by this. A lot of individuals withdrew out of the market because of this, and the ETF run lost a lot of momentum as a result. Thus, not only were we severely hit by the ETFs, but we are now seeing a current outflow via BlackRock, Grayscale, and similar institutions. The very individuals whose job it was to keep us safe are now hitting us with attacks like these. Therefore, I just do not believe it. The Kool-Aid they're peddling isn't going to get me drunk. Additionally, I anticipate that many others will quickly point out that something is amiss with the math behind SIM switching. Also, the SECs have some major security problems if everything adds up. Since they are supposed to serve as a role model for everyone, it raises a lot of questions when they are told to turn on two-factor authentication. Ignoring the fact that this is a SIM card swap, you're claiming, and someone has called pretending to be you. How are you, the SEC, unable to keep tabs on this? I don't see how you could miss the telltale signs that this was an insider or an employee of their phone service provider. I mean, who can say? That's one way things might have developed, played out, or happened since there are so many individuals associated with crypto. Everything said here may actually be accurate. However, I just do not believe it. Even if you dig more, you'll find that there are really just two ways to accomplish this, and the whole point of the system is to enable users to reset their accounts via SMS reset codes. Password oblivion has befallen me. Alright, we will email your account a reset code. Everyone here is well aware of how deeply entangled we are. Now consider how terrible this looks for the SEC. They haven't battled this to the end, In my opinion, because the attacker could have easily obtained access to all of their financial systems and other systems instead of focusing on money. A tweet was their goal. It all seems so confusing to me. It was completely illogical. My gut tells me that they did this because they're going to lie flat out. As usual, no one will ever find out that they did this. Nothing will be done about it. Finally, we have tweets like this one from Scapegoat Gensler. Gary, tell me what you think about it. I would appreciate your feedback on this explanation. Are you seriously thinking this? Did you just purchase this? Is that the Kool-Aid you're consuming? Have you ever fallen prey to SIM swapping? If so, what were your thoughts at the time? I haven't done it myself since I am quite cautious about doing anything like this. Let me know in the comments if this has occurred to any of my pals, though, because I've mentioned it before. In any case, a like at the end does assist the algorithm, so don't forget to do that. See you soon, bye.